I learned in the 3 northern regions that there was a lot of hunger that came and people were starving. So they got into the wild and they saw cereals like this that they could crush and make it food. But because of the introduction of rice, and other cereals, they abandoned it. The only group of people that were still producing it were part of my community because they have a traditional and cultural sense to it. My name is Salma Abdullahi. I work for Unique Quality Product Enterprise. We are using a market-led approach to promoting the production and processing of fonio. One thing that makes it special is a climate-resilient crop. It doesn't fear flood, it doesn't fear drought. It grows under any condition. Also, it's a lot of amazing nutritional and health properties missing in most of the cereals that we have. The fact that it's a woman's crop is also one of the reasons that makes it special, because it indirectly gives access to land to women. Because we have a lot of gender issues here. It's been a long history, tradition that is father hand over to son, son hand over to son. And women, have been left out for a long time. My mom, I could look at the time that, we were growing, if she had a land on her own, what she could do with it. I think the first challenge was believing in myself. The idea would have been so easy if I wanted to pass through the normal route everybody does, but I refused to do that because I also had the social consciousness that I actually wanted to achieve. People said it was impossible. There's no way you can get land for women to produce the cereal. Just go for men. So our culture, our tradition and all that, but it's happened. The culture is still there, the tradition is still there, but women have access to land today. So the fact that this innovation, has been able to take care of that is something that brings a lot of joy to me.
When Madame wasn't there, we don't farm it large like this. We only farm it for consumption.
If you want to motivate someone to produce, then it has to come the market way.
Because when we farm it large, Madame will come and buy it and we'll get income out of it.
Some of the men started understanding that it is not something that the woman will come and compete with me with. Most of them will tell their women to come and register because they have a family abandoned land somewhere. So it's win-win for everyone. The other challenge was that you had the idea what you wanted to do, but there wasn't so many people who had the technical expertise to help you do it. Even if you talk about it, Fonio, so many people will say, what is that? Because they don't know what it is. So if they don't know what it is, how do they even acquire the skills?
We work together to process and market the Fonio.
And of course, its partnership is win-win. What it did to us was the fact that it reduced our cost of production, cost of processing. We go and sell, we incur costs to make money by picking what they have processed. Also, they also train them to improve on the quality, because without the quality, you can't get the market that you want.
I like helping my fellow women to come out of poverty and realize that they are somebody. They can become better in future once they are engaged and earning a better income for themselves.
It's helping them transform their lives. Moving forward, we want to make sure that the chain is working well. Everybody will benefit, and then we can actually come out with all the related products, that exciting products that we want to come out with. That way we grow, we get more farmers involved, we get more women in processing. That is the chain, everybody benefits.